Hi guys, I just wanted to get you a quick update after the first game. We were on the wrong side of the Kansas City Chiefs, as our friend Bob would say, and we would like to correct something. We do run a lot of AI calculations on many different models, and one of our models predicted the outcome of the game perfectly. So as you can see, our friends, the Kansas City Chiefs, took care of business and took out the Ravens in a close one, 27-20. But what is important, and the reason we're getting this update out to you right now, it is Friday afternoon and it is prior to the Packers playing the Eagles. We've rerun the calculations on all of the remaining games, and we're using the model that correctly predicted the Chiefs over the Ravens by that score, by the way. If you can forgive my voice, I've been under the weather here for a little bit. I'm going to quickly take you through the rest of the games in summary form. Okay, the new model has changed our prediction on the Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles game. We now predict a little closer game with the Green Bay Packers winning 21-19. So I believe that's pretty close to the spread. You may just want to play for the Packers and the win here. I don't have the numbers for the over-under in front of me, but you can calculate what the scores are going to be. The second game of the day is the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Atlanta Falcons. Some of our models had predicted this a little closer, and some had predicted it to be a Falcons win. But this model predicts a 22-12 victory, Pittsburgh Steelers over the Atlanta Falcons. Since Pittsburgh gets points for the money line, they get points for the over, they get points, that would be the under, and they get points for the spread. You could play any of those or a combination of those. Next game up is pretty similar to our last prediction. This is the Buffalo Bills over the Arizona Cardinals by a score of 28-15. So that we see that one as a blowout, still see it as a blowout. Being in Buffalo and Josh Allen doesn't surprise us quite a bit. So we would recommend playing the spread or playing the money line on this one. Not sure about the over and under, as I don't have those in front of me. Feels like it might want to be a under. Okay, moving on, we've got the Chicago Bears over the Tennessee Titans. This is a reversal of our earlier prediction. So it's a slight win, it's a 2-point win, it's an 18-16 win, but we feel pretty comfortable with Chicago over the Titans. Caleb Williams and Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze, we think it's going to be quite a fireworks show up there, so we're pretty confident about this one now. Moving on, we've got the next game coming up, the Cincinnati Bengals over the New England Patriots. We see that now as a score of 25-21. So this would mean that the Bengals would not make the spread. You could take the Patriots in the spread, you could take the Bengals on the money line, but just be aware that we see that score changing quite a bit. Our next game up, the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts, and we see that one with the Colts winning 22-14. That's very similar to our other prediction, and we feel comfortable with the Colts, and we warn people not to sleep on their quarterback. I think he's the real deal, as long as he can stay healthy. Next game up is the Miami Dolphins hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. We think that one's a nail-biter. Most people should probably avoid this game. We see it as a 25-24 win by the Miami Dolphins. So not an 80-point shootout, but it'll be a pretty good game. Very close, though, I think. The model has been sticking with the Dolphins, and right now it's just Dolphins winning, but even closer margin. So be careful on this one. There'll be a lot of money on both sides. Next game up is the New Orleans Saints hosting the Carolina Panthers. Our prediction is pretty much the same. We do see the Saints winning by about 3 points, 21-18. Last game up is a change for us. We now see the Minnesota Vikings taking out the New York Giants in New York, or New Jersey, by a score of 24-16. That is quite a change from our last prediction. The winner has actually flipped, and there is a significant amount of margin on this one. So we'd say take the Vikings at the spread, take the Vikings on the money line, and you'll have to take a look at the over and under. I don't have those in front of me. Our next game up are the Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers. Now we see this game as being won by the Chargers by a score of 23-19. I think the point spread is about 3.5 to 4 points, 3 to 4 points, somewhere in that range. So you want to play this one on the money line or take your risk as you may. The next game up is a similar outcome, but a much closer score prediction. We do see Seattle beating Denver at Seattle by a score of 20-19. You can take the money line with Seattle, or there seems to be quite a bit of a spread on Broncos. So I would probably take the points and the Broncos on this one. I think we're going to see a little bit out of Bo Nix that we maybe or maybe not aren't expecting. Next game up is the moneymaker of the week. You can take the Dallas Cowboys and the money line and get some positive juice on that, or take the Cowboys and the points and get some positive juice on that. We see the Cowboys beating the Browns by at least 5 points, 25-20. On the next game, we have a similar result as we've had before. We do predict the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Todd Bowles to win this game 19-17. The Commanders are going to have a pretty good team mid-year, I believe, with Jaden Daniels. However, I think first game of the season, new coach, new quarterback, and going up against Todd Bowles, it's going to be very difficult for them. We do see a close game, but we see the Tampa Bay Bucks winning 19-17. Next game up is the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams, hosted by the Lions. We see that one going the same way, winning by about a touchdown, with the Lions winning 23-16. I think it's going to take a little bit more time for the Rams offense to get up to speed, and I don't think they're going to do it against the Lions defense. And in our last game, this is one of the reasons we wanted to get the information out quickly. The New York Jets against the San Francisco 49ers. We have now changed our opinion on this game, and the model is showing a San Francisco 21 to New York Jets 17 win. So about a 4-point margin favoring the 49ers. That's going to be pretty close to the spread, so you probably want to play the money line here. Okay, people, that's a wrap for the update. We will get any other updates to you as quickly as possible. Do remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you're instantly notified of any changes we see. We do modify our models based upon results. So like with the Kansas City game, one of our models did predict that, so we're switching over to that right now. Make sure that you like, comment, and share our video. It really helps the channel, and we want to grow the number of subscribers as quickly as possible. And as always, the Swami says, thanks for watching.